everyone! Hello, Linda here from ITTT, back this week with another live session from me, just for you, for completely free, here on Facebook and also on YouTube at the same time. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day today to spend it with me. I really appreciate it. And today we are going to talk about TEFL and COVID-19, the latest info, everything you need to know when it comes to teaching English abroad or also online at the moment. Some changes that have been happening, some trends, all of that good stuff. So thank you so much for joining. If you have seen me before, my name is Linda. I'm going to do a brief introduction in just a second. But I also do want to mention that please don't forget to like and subscribe. We go live twice a week. One time me, and then the other time my colleague Lisa, who is a non-native English teacher from Russia. She has taught English in China and is now back in Russia, and she's teaching English there and also online. So you can learn a lot of great stuff from her as well. So you're already here, you're already watching this live stream. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you haven't liked our Facebook page yet, do so now. What do you have to lose? You're already here. And we also share a lot of great content every day, especially on our Facebook page, also on YouTube for teachers, for people who want to be teachers. We share job offers, we share ESL worksheets, we share a lot of stuff on there, so you don't want to miss it. Like the page, subscribe to our channel, and then you're good to go. Also, we do have a 30% off opportunity, 30% off any TEFL or TESOL course from ITTT today. We only share this during our live session. And I'm gonna show that to you in just a second. What you can do in the meantime is scan this QR code in the upper right-hand corner. And I'm gonna share the link. If you can't copy the QR code, there's a link as well. I'm going to share that in just a second. In the meantime, let me know where you are right now. Where are you at? Where are you watching from? What time is it there? Are you a teacher? Are you TEFL certified? Are you not yet TEFL certified? All of that, please leave it in the comments. It's going to make it so much easier to basically tailor these live sessions to you guys when I know a little bit more of your background and maybe your goal, what you want to do. Why are you here, basically? Where are you right now? Where are you from? What are you doing? Are you TEFL or TESOL certified? Where do you want to teach? Do you want to teach abroad? Do you want to teach online? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And in the meantime, I am going to just introduce myself real quick. Just gonna make this bigger so you can all see that. So my name is Linda. I am a travel writer and content creator under the name Linda Goes East. East because I've always been super interested in Asia, and I've lived in China and South Korea and traveled across Asia, many different countries. I have my own blog and website at lindagoeseast.com, and on Instagram I'm also very active over there. Do check it out at lindagoeseast, and you can also send me a private message on there if you have a question that you don't want to ask, in front of everybody. That's totally fine. Many of you have done this in the past. I always really enjoy talking with you, so feel free to do so. I'm originally from Germany and the US. My mom is German, my dad is American, but I am based in South Korea, and I've been here now for 6.5 years already. I'm also a TEFL and TESOL marketing professional. I started out teaching English in China and in Korea, and then I transitioned over to the marketing sales part of TEFL and TESOL for ITTT, which stands for International TEFL and TESOL Training. You can find ITTT online. The website is teflcourse.net, and we're also on Instagram and all the other social media platforms. But on Instagram, we are at International TEFL Training. And many of you are also watching on YouTube and on Facebook. And like I said, give us a like, give us a follow. We'd really appreciate that. And what is ITTT? ITTT is a leading TEFL and TESOL course provider worldwide. We offer a wide variety of different courses, online courses, in-class courses, combined courses. I'm also going to talk a little bit about those today. So stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, where are you guys right now? We have Joao here from Recife. Is that how you say it? Recife? 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 I'm sorry if I butcher that. But it's a lovely place. I know that much. And then we have a question already here from Primary School Masterclass on YouTube. Hi, greetings. Do you have a contact number? I would love to get my TESOL certificate. So, yes. Actually, what would work better instead of a phone number? Always reach out to us. Here, this is the golden email address that you want to use, basically. Courses at TESOL-TEFL.com. But you can also call us. We do have a callback feature. Request a callback. So when you go to our website, teflcourse.net, you're going to see that in the header menu where it says request a callback. And then you can do that, and then we will actually call you back at a time that suits you. So you can also do that. Or you can just email us. And this is for any inquiries you might have, any questions, anything. Email us, courses at TESOL-TEFL.com. And then we also have Liturg here. Greetings from the Philippines. Awesome. Hello. Good to see you again. Great. Okay. Perfect. Now let me share the 30%. This before 30% off. This is something I'm super excited about, and I just really wanted to mention it today. We just recently received this exciting award from Go Overseas. We were voted Best TEFL Provider 2021, and I'm super excited about that. And we also got this verified badge from goabroad.com. So Go Overseas and Go Abroad are two of the biggest sort of like organizations, platforms showcasing opportunities for people who want to go abroad and do something. And TEFL is a big part of that. And we are on those platforms. And yeah, we won these awards. So I was just super excited. I wanted to mention that. That's a big part of also my job, making sure that, we get reviews. So this is how it works. With at least the Go Overseas award, we collect reviews, and the programs, that have the best reviews, the most reviews, the best review, the most reviewed, they get these awards. So thank you so much to anyone who took some time out of their day in the last year and left a review for ITTT. So that's super, super happy, warms my heart. And I just wanted to share this with you all. And I think we've also added all of these awards now to our websites, to the header image, so you can all see that there as well. Anyways, let me just take that off. Yeah. And this is now the 30% off, how you can get our 30% discount today. So either you scan this QR code, or you can also just use the link that I'm going to share with you right now, and you get a 30% discount off of any TEFL or TESOL course with ITTT. So that's a huge chunk that, you don't have to worry about. You can put that towards your travels when you do go abroad. So save that money. Why not? If you're not yet TEFL certified, or if you want to get a specialization, if you want to get the diploma course, this is a great chance to do so with this discount. Alrighty, then we have Juliana here. Hi, Juliana. Juliana is one of the people who really come here every week, and I'm so super grateful. So Juliana says, hi, Linda. I'm watching from Illinois. Yes, it's 7 p.m. here. Yep. I am TESOL certified. I enjoy teaching ESL and Mandarin Chinese at my online tutoring platform. That's awesome. I also have an audio channel for teaching Shanghainese at Clubhouse. Yes, I have joined before. It's very, very cool. Yeah, if anyone wants to learn Chinese, is interested in learning Chinese, hit Juliana up. She's very talented, very motivated, very driven. She's a great teacher. I can recommend her. Awesome. Okay. Then let's kind of go into today's topic. If you are watching for the first time, basically these live sessions, they take about 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it differs. Also depends on how many questions you guys have for me. So just don't be shy during this session. Always feel free to ask questions. There will also be a Q&A session at the end where you can ask questions that are maybe not related to today's topic. So yeah, all cool. And then we're just going to jump in. So TEFL and COVID-19, the latest info. Unfortunately, this pandemic is still going on. It's still affecting all of us around the world. Even I spent 2 months back home in Germany. In December, I came back to Korea. I had to quarantine. I went through all that. So it's affecting all of us. And many people, who waited to go abroad to teach English are asking, when can I finally go? Like, what's happening? I want to go abroad and teach. I've been waiting, but the situation is still the same. So what's happening? Can I go abroad now? Are schools hiring? How do I find a job right now? What kind of requirements are there right now? Just what's the situation? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Just also a disclaimer that these regulations and rules, they vary obviously from country to country, and they change all the time. So always do your additional research. A great resource are embassies. So if you want to go to a certain country, you already made up your mind, contact that embassy in your country and ask them for, the most up-to-date concrete information and details when it comes to immigration and travel there. So, yeah. Then let's jump in. First things first. Yeah, that's already something I just touched on. So many people are just wondering, are schools still recruiting TEFL teachers at the moment? Are people hiring? Yes. That actually never stopped, completely. It stopped in certain countries, but it never stopped altogether. So that was the good thing. Schools were always, throughout this whole pandemic, hiring in parts around the world. And now, as the world is opening up more and more, especially to fully vaccinated people, you're going to have a lot of fully vaccinated teachers who are able to travel to their chosen destination to teach abroad once qualified, once they have their TEFL, or once they meet all the requirements, they have all their papers set. And these things now, they can take longer to getting your visa and getting all your documents. So the process is taking a little longer than before. But schools are hiring, and there's actually a global shortage of English teachers, especially in countries like China and Thailand and South Korea. So those are really good countries right now. They're looking for teachers eagerly. There's so many open positions to fill. China was closed off for a long time, and then they were hit by this new regulation from the government with online teaching. So now they're really looking into more in-class teaching, and even public schools in China are now hiring English teachers. So you're going to find a lot of positions there, but they also changed some of their requirements. It's not as they have been strict for years, but now it's even more strict. So really make sure you do your research when it comes to China. Thailand is now fully open again. Yay. Super excited about that. And they are hiring. And so is South Korea. South Korea is open, but you do need to quarantine. So some countries still require quarantining if you decide to go. But again, this depends from country to country. In South Korea, at the moment, you do need to quarantine, but it's been reduced to 7 days. And if you are a teacher coming to Korea, you have a long-term visa, which allows you actually to quarantine at home. You will be provided an apartment from your school typically, and you'll be able to quarantine there versus at a hotel or government-approved facility, which costs money. So you'll be able to quarantine for free in your own apartment in Korea if you decide to come. and it's reduced to 7 days now. So that's what it's like. In Korea, it's different in other countries, right? So always, that's what I mean. Like, disclaimer, always do your research and check for individual countries. And it changes all the time as well. So that is the thing. Basically, yes, schools are hiring. So do not despair. You can find a job, right? And the next question will be then now, well, how can I find a TEFL job right now? How do I go about? Basically, kind of the same as before, right? And I did a live session about this topic not too long ago where I mentioned 7 or 8 great resources or sites or ways to find a TEFL job. So I'm going to mention just a few right now. If you want to see all of them, I recommend you go back into our playlist and watch that video. It was from maybe 3 weeks ago, 3 live sessions ago. So go ahead and check that out. But one of the first things I always like to mention, because many people, especially if you have not taken a TEFL course with ITTT yet, don't know that we actually have lifetime job support at ITTT. So what does that mean? That this is not a 100% guarantee for you to get a job, because we can't give you a 100% guarantee. So it always depends. Some countries have stricter laws and regulations than others, and it depends on your skill set, your background, your nationality oftentimes. So there's no 100% guarantee. But what our lifetime job support is we are doing our best to find a teaching position for you. So you would tell us where you want to go, ideally, and then we do our best to find a job there for you. This means you have access to our database of potential employers. ITTT has been around for more than 25 years. And so we have a lot of a great network of people, schools, recruiters, anything like that, and they send us their job offers. And there's some that they give us exclusive leads to unadvertised jobs, so you only find these jobs at ITTT. They only share them with us. They only like to hire ITTT people because they know our courses and they trust the quality that we offer, basically. You'll also get advice on constructing a high quality CV or resume. You'll also get advice on writing cover letters and assistance with planning trial lessons for job interviews. So sometimes when you have a TEFL interview, the employers, they will ask you to teach a trial lesson so that they can see your teaching style. And we can also help with that. That's something that's very common when you interview in the TEFL world. So we'll also provide help with that. The reason why I say this, we don't have like 100% job placement guarantee is that, for example, a lot of people want to go to Korea. Well, if you want to go and teach English in Korea, you need to be a citizen of one of 7 countries only, which are English-speaking countries, right? So that is Canada, the USA, Ireland, the UK, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. If you're not a citizen of one of those countries, you cannot go to Korea, basically, to teach. You cannot get the teaching visa. So, some people might not know that, and they want to go to Korea and they're set on that. And then we have to tell them, look, unfortunately, this is what it is, and we can't make that happen. But, if you like Korea, then maybe you would also like Japan. Similar culture, it's also in Asia, and they don't have this kind of regulation. So this is why a consultation is very important, and I really encourage you to contact us at courses@TESOL-TEFL.com and speak about that. Let us know what's your goal, and then we will recommend the right course and the right actions that will get you there. Or we offer great alternatives, for example. Okay, so this is one thing. We have the ITTT lifetime job support. And what's great about this, it never expires. So even if you took a course, if you take a course this year, but you don't decide to teach, you want to teach in 2 years, you can still contact us and we'll help you, or 5 years or 10 years later, no problem. Hey, yes, T. Jude asks, hi, can I teach abroad as a non-native? Where can I go to if yes? Thanks, ITTT. Yes, you can. Absolutely. So there are definitely destinations where you can teach English as a non-native speaker. There are many, and I think my colleague Lisa, or even I, did a live session about that before, mentioning all the different countries and places. So go ahead and go into our playlist and look out for that. But yeah, like I just mentioned, so Korea, not one of them. You need to be a native speaker. But then Japan does allow non-native speakers. You just need to be fluent. And I believe most of the time then you would have to have an English proficiency certificate. So an IELTS, a Cambridge certificate, a TEFL, something like that. But there are many. And you'll also find information about that on our FAQ page. So you can go here, teflcourse.net/FAQ, and you'll see this question in there as well, and you'll see the countries listed. I just don't remember by heart now, so I don't want to say anything wrong, but there are countries out there for sure, especially Southeast Asia or Latin America. They are usually open to non-native speakers, and Japan. Okay, let me take a sip of my coffee. Very good. All right. So this is one way to find a TEFL job with our ITTT support. We also have an ITTT job section that a lot of people also don't know about. So if you go to teflcourse.net/TEFL-jobs, you'll see a list of different countries. And so you can filter by countries, or you can look for online jobs. There's one here too, an online section. Can you see my mouse? Oh, barely. Or continents. So you can find up-to-date, current, vacant job offers, vacancies on there as well. Completely free. You don't actually need to be a ITTT course graduate to access this page. So it's a great resource. Just wanted to put that out there and mention that as well. And also that we have a partner page as well. So that's teflcourse.net/EFL-ESL-jobs. And you'll find our recruitment partners and school partners listed on there. So we have, for example, Reach to Teach, ESL Starter, and Footprints, which are very big recruiters for Asia, but also other parts of the world, Middle East, really all around the world as well. We have Hello Teacher and GEM. These are all recruiters that we work with, that we recommend. And the great thing about recruiters is that they know the local market, the local teaching market. They know exactly, what cities are hot at the moment. They know all the hiring seasons and tips for that. And they also don't cost a thing for the teacher. The school pays the recruiter for their services. It comes at no cost to you to use a recruiter. And that's the great thing, because why not? Why not take advantage of that and use them and their knowledge of the local market? So I think that's really great. So do check those out as well. They're a great resource. You can just hit them up. You can say, hey, I learned about you guys in an ITTT live session. And this is what I want to do. I want to go to teach in Korea, for example, and they will help you out with that. Yeah, TEFL and COVID-19. We need to talk about the unprecedented demand for online TEFL teachers, right? So there has been a huge increase in the demand for online teachers. And it's great because you can earn money from home or anywhere around the world. And myself, I started teaching English online in 2021 during the pandemic, because I had been teaching several face-to-face classes, but they all stopped because of COVID restrictions, etc. And then I was like, before that, I was never really into online teaching. But then I thought, why not? Let's just give it a try. It's super easy to sign up. It's super easy to set up your profile, and it doesn't take a lot of work. And I tried it out, and I've been really enjoying it. And I just hit 300 completed hours, I believe, on the platform that I work for. And ITTT has also partnered with a platform, and that is Preply. Preply is one of the biggest online teaching platforms out there. You might have heard about it before. And yeah, we have partnered with them, and that means that you can now apply to become a tutor on Preply, and you can design your own schedule, and you can charge whatever you like. You can set your own price, and you'll also get free professional development courses and webinars from Preply as an ITTT course graduate. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go and check out this link down below. It's bit.ly, it's a bit.ly link, and then /Preply minus ITTT. And it'll take you directly to the Preply sign up. And the great thing about Preply is also that you don't only have to teach English, you can also teach a different language. So for example, me, because I'm both German and American, I actually teach English and German, and I actually have a lot of German students, which has been a lot of fun. I learned a lot about my own language that I did not know, because I did not take like a TEFL course for teaching German before. So I've always been very reluctant to teach German. I had my TEFL course, I did that, I knew, and so I learned how to teach English, but I never had that with German, and that's why it's been a challenge, but super, super interesting. And that again shows you just how important a TEFL course is, because just because you are a native speaker doesn't mean that you can actually teach the language, which this experience has definitely validated this fact. So yeah, go ahead and check that out if you're interested in teaching English online. Like I said, I started teaching English online about exactly a year ago, actually. It was February. And I've been really enjoying it. It's been so much fun. I got to know so many new people. And it's fun. I like it, so I highly recommend it if this is something that you're interested in. If you want to work from home, if you want to make your own schedule, create a flexible lifestyle, this is great. Or it can also be really great for now if you're like, hey, I want to go teach English abroad, but I can't go right now for whatever reason. Try online teaching, because you can actually gain teaching experience this way, so that when you're ready for going abroad to teach, you then already have experience under your belt, and you can show your potential employer, hey, look, I've already been teaching, I have this experience. So that's a huge plus. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. So that is that. And then yeah, another question to talk about, many people are asking at the moment. Well, so how can I get TEFL or TESOL certified during the COVID-19 pandemic, during the crisis? What can I do? Well, the good thing is that we offer a wide variety of courses. You don't have to actually go anywhere to take a course. You can with an in-class course. But it's super easy to get TEFL or TESOL certified, because you can take an online course, right? And actually, the online courses are the most popular ones at the moment. I've only taken online courses, and I was skeptical in the beginning as well. I had never taken an online course before, so I was like, I'm not sure. But you know what? Great experience. I got my certificate, exactly the same one as pictured here, obviously without the sample thing on it, the watermark, and with my name. But yeah, I was super happy, and I enjoyed the experience. And I have taken 3 other ITTT online TEFL courses since my first one back in 2014. So yeah, this is what you can do. And this is actually the most popular one, the 120-hour TEFL certificate from ITTT. It's 100% online. So you can actually study at your own pace. You have up to 6 months to complete the course. This is the course that I also took. It has 20 units, talking about teaching methodology, teaching skills, but also English grammar. So you know kind of what English learners are struggling with and how to effectively then teach this grammar point. At the end, you will get an embossed hard copy delivered to you, to your door, anywhere in the world, wherever you are. And we also have notarization services available. This is sometimes needed for people who want to teach in China, or I believe also in Vietnam. Some people require that. It's very rare, but we also offer that. It's just an additional stamp on your certificate that some employers or embassies require. And this course starts at 249 without tutor, and then the tutored version is 339, where you have a tutor that you can ask questions and kind of who helps you study throughout the course. And so you can use our 30% off opportunity, and then it'll be even cheaper than that. So I'm a language person. I'm not really good at math. So just imagine 30% off of 249. I should have done this before and calculated and wrote it down, but I didn't. I'm sorry. But 30% is a lot, so it's going to be a lot cheaper than that. Then we also have specialization courses that are great if you're already certified. For example, we have a specialized TEFL course in teaching business English, or teaching online, or teaching young learners, so children. And I actually have all of these specializations because all of these 3 fields interest me, and I've had the opportunity to work in all of these fields here in Korea. So that's why I decided to get these additional certifications. And they start at 175 or 275 with tutor. And they're also really great to have. Not only to just build on your own knowledge, but also to have additionally in your portfolio to stand out from the crowd, to be different, to have additional chances and get other opportunities. So if you're already certified, maybe a next step can be a specialization course. Then I also wanted to briefly touch on the bundles that we offer. So for example, one of the most popular bundles is actually the 220-hour master package, which is the 120-hour course I just talked about, plus 2 of the specializations, the business English and the young learners course. And if you buy the bundles, it is actually cheaper than buying the individual courses. So I just wanted to mention that here. We also have the 470-hour professional package and the 550-hour expert package, which is the highest level of course that we offer. So as you can see, the 550-hour course, for example, really includes 6 courses in one. So this is the highest level you can get, which is really great if you already know you want to teach, where you want to teach, and you want to teach for a long time, you want to do this career long term, then this kind of course package is ideal for you. All right, let's move on. We also have our face-to-face courses, and they are running as well. So these are all the locations that are running in 2022. They have course dates available. So a face-to-face course is basically an in-class course, a 4-week course. You will spend 4 weeks at one of these locations of your choice, where you will train to become a TEFL TESOL certified teacher with other trainees in a classroom. And you have sessions with a teacher trainer who will teach you all the theoretical parts, all the basics, but then you also have the opportunity to teach actual English students there. So for example, like in the picture, you either get to teach children or you get to teach adults. It depends on the training center, but you will get the teaching practice in. So this is a great benefit of the in-class course, and that's what a lot of people want to do. And so you can, it's not because of COVID, some training centers are not operating. Some were not operating before, but now some regulations have changed and eased. So these are all the locations that are currently in 2022 running and accepting people. So if you're interested in one of these locations, again, let us know. Feel free to email us if you want to take an in-class course at courses at TESOL-TEFL.com, one of these locations. I mean, they're all gorgeous. I just really wish I could go to all of them. Yeah. So these are open for business, face-to-face courses. And again, you can also use the 30% discount off of the course deposit for the in-class course. So if you're interested in an in-class course, you can also use this 30% discount code for that. Will also save you a great chunk of money. Good. So this was all about the courses and how that works during COVID-19. Something I also want to mention is the Teaching English timeline. This is something that we at ITTT use or have come up with, and we use to explain sort of the process with TEFL, because a lot of people are asking, what does it look like at the moment? And I mentioned in the beginning that things take a little longer these days due to COVID, and it's still true. But again, it depends on what you want to do. So let's have a look. Number one, the first step that you would do is choose a TEFL course, right? For example, the 120-hour course. If that is, fits for you and your goal, what you want to do, you would pick that. And then you would, second step, work through the units, right? And as we learned before, you have up to 6 months actually to complete this course. So this is great for people who are maybe working, they don't have so much free time. You have up to 6 months to complete it. When I took my course, I was working full time, and I finished my course in about 3.5, 4 months. So that's how long it took for me, because I was working full time. If you have more time, you can do it quicker. It really depends. Once you have completed it, you will then, this is the third step, receive your hard copy certificate in the mail, right? But as soon as you already complete the course, you will also get a digital version of your certificate, a PDF certificate. And then you can basically apply for jobs right away. You don't need the actual hard copy one to apply for jobs. So this is number 4. You apply for jobs, you interview, you use the tips that I gave you in the beginning to apply, to look for jobs, etc., and to prepare for an interview. And then you get accepted, you get a job, and number 5, you start teaching. So this process can take anywhere from 4 to 6 months and more. I want to stress the and more part. So if you want to teach English online, for example, 4 to 6 months is definitely reasonable. But people who want to teach abroad, it's going to take longer. And I mentioned this last week as well. I think the same timeline. If you want to teach for programs like in Korea, the EPIC program, the English program in Korea, English teaching program, they usually recruit even almost a year or 9 months prior to the start date. So then you already need to have your TEFL by then. So you need to start a year and a half before your desired start date. So the earlier you start, the better. That's what I'm trying to say. The earlier, the better. But for online teaching, I mean, this can go really quickly, right? But if you really want to go abroad, you need to get all your documents in order. You need to go to the embassy, etc. You need to get this stamp and this document and this thing and this thing. And that takes time. And that can really take a year. Yeah. If you're serious about going abroad, you should really start thinking about this a year and a half, a year in advance. And one of the first things to do should be to take your TEFL course. So you already have that out of the way and you can worry about other things. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. No need to be so quiet. All good, all good. Yeah, so here are some tips for teaching English in 2022 related to COVID and the current situation. First thing is to definitely get certified, get TEFL certified, or if you're already TEFL certified, upgrade your existing certification to over 120 hours. So you can do this by choosing specialization courses, the ones that I mentioned. So business English, teaching English to young learners, and teaching online. Or if you are not yet certified, but you also want to get the 100 plus hours, bundles. Choose one of the bundles, and that's actually going to be cheaper as well. And you can use the 30% off thing. Because now things are getting more open and more competitive. When programs or schools were not hiring so much before, now they are hiring a lot again. So all the people who couldn't go abroad in the previous 2 years are now going abroad, and the competition is really fierce. So you want to be prepared, basically. You can also enhance your resume with professional development. This is this point. You can either, for example, take an observed teaching practice course from ITTT. This is to get teaching practice, a certificate that you also have practical teaching skills on top of your online certificate. This is really good. You can also do volunteer teaching in your community, online teaching, to get experience. You can also take a couple of MOOCs. These are these free, what does it stand for again? I forget. The free online massive open online courses. That's what it stands for. Just remembered. Massive open online courses that are available on all different sites. Some of them completely free. You can take courses. And my colleague Lisa, she actually knows a lot about this stuff. And she mentioned that in one of her previous live sessions as well. So if you have any questions about which MOOCs are good for teachers, I recommend reaching out to Lisa. Any language certificates, especially for non-native English speakers, right? So English proficiency, what I also mentioned earlier, a TEFL, an IELTS, a Cambridge certificate. Any of these things are great to add to your professional development. And then the third big tip I have for you is to work with different recruiters and experts. So I already mentioned that we have ITTT Lifetime Job Support. We are working with recruitment agencies. Those two things I already mentioned, and they are great. This is something that you have access to as an ITTT TEFL course graduate. Then we also have different TEFL forums that you can find online. TEFL blogs. We have a TEFL blog on our website. There's tons of other ones, or blogs by people like me, for example, who live abroad and who wrote about what it's like teaching there and give tips and resources from the ground, so to speak. That's really great. And also Facebook groups. Of course, there's no live session without me mentioning Facebook groups. I've done this many times before. I like Facebook groups. Yeah, there's really a group for everything. I showed this in my live session about finding jobs, but if you just put into Facebook in the group search like ESL teachers in Korea or TEFL teachers in Asia or whatever, there will be a group for it. And a lot of people, a lot of teachers, when they leave a school or leave a position, they actually will share that job offer looking for a replacement for that school. So this is a great resource. And also LinkedIn, want to mention that. LinkedIn is also a great resource. I mentioned that in my other live session as well. So these are my tips for teaching English in 2022. Despite COVID, it's possible. People are recruiting. And it's now just up to you to a little bit fine-tune and put a little bit of spice on your professional portfolio to stand out from the crowd and to then make it happen and go abroad. Yeah, that is it. Just want to mention before we go into Q&A that you can find ITTT online, as many of you are right now, on YouTube or on Facebook, but we're also on Twitter and we're also on Instagram, and TEFLcourse.net. And you can email us at any time. Again, the email address is courses@TESOL-TEFL.com. And you can also reach out to me if you want on Instagram @LindaGoesEast. Send me a message. Yeah, just say hi. I'd appreciate it. and give me a follow. That would be great. And then we are going into Q&A. Just want to mention again, we have this 30% off opportunity. You can scan this QR code over here and get 30% off any TEFL or TESOL course with ITTT. Or I'm just going to share the discount link one more time because some of you might not have seen it. It looks like this: teflcourse.net/apply/ and then the end part is really important because this link with this ending, Facebook Live minus Linda, will get you 30% off today. All right. Just want to make sure that everybody understands. If it doesn't work, if you have any problems signing up and you don't get the discount, let me know. I'll help you. I'll help you figure it out. No problem. Reach out to me at Linda Goes East on Instagram, or reach out to us. Courses, what was the email? Courses at TESOL-TEFL.com. All right. Good. And then we are going into Q&A now. So feel free to ask any questions you might have about TEFL TESOL teaching that maybe I did not answer today, or maybe something was not clear, or you have a different question about something else. Feel free. I'm still here to answer them. We still have a little bit of time. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. Or maybe I answered all of your questions, which is great. Then I did a good job. But yeah, feel free. There are no stupid questions. I always say that. Don't be shy. Now is your opportunity. Or if you don't want to ask a question in front of everybody, no problem. Send me a private message on Instagram and ask me there. Totally cool. Everything is cool. And then I'm just going to make myself bigger again. Hi. So you can see me better. And I hope today's session made sense. You took something away from it. Yeah. That's all I can say about that. Good. We have a question here from Liturg, who says, "Thank you so much, Linda, for your live session. I really appreciate your tips, advice, and information you shared. I even take notes." No, wow, that's awesome. Great. I enjoyed the session very much. It's worth watching. Yay. Thank you so much. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you as well. Oh, that makes me so happy. And you even take notes. That's awesome. That's really great. Thank you. Thank you. This really means a lot. It really means a lot. We've been doing these live sessions now for over a year, like a year and 3 months. And in the beginning, it was kind of challenging. I don't normally like talking on camera like this. But it's been just so much fun. And I really enjoy coming on every week now and meeting the same people and new people. And, we're all just one big TEFL family, like I say. It's been really growing on me and I enjoy it. I don't want to miss it now. I want to do it every week. I'm so excited to do it every week. Really enjoy it. And the most important thing for me is that you learn something from it. You take something away from it. That's the most important thing. So if you ever have any topic suggestions, do let me know. Then I can talk about that in the future. Anything teaching TEFL related, let me know. Then I'll make a session about that. And yeah. Don't miss out on our 30% discount if you haven't yet. If you are yet to be certified. All right. Well, if there are no open questions. All right, Juliana too. Juliana, thank you. Juliana says, "Thank you so much for sharing these informative tips with us. I learned a lot from this live session." Thank you. You're so sweet. Everybody's so sweet. I love it. Great. Thank you guys so much. And we really appreciate you. I know that a lot of you guys are coming back every week, or maybe not every week, but I recognize your names, your profile pictures. So thank you guys so much for your support, your continuous support. You're still here after so many weeks of live streaming, and we just really appreciate that. And yeah. Good. If there are then no more questions, then I'm going to leave. I'm going to sign off because now is the part where I start rambling, and we don't want that. So this is me saying goodbye now, and I hope to all see you all again next week, same time, same place. Yeah, if you have a topic idea, do let me know. Then I will be covering that. And in the meantime, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. And thank you so much for watching again. And I'll see you again next week then, okay? All right. Good. Then have a lovely weekend, all of you. Bye.